They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40. Given 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing Jones.
Oh.
Right here, caught by Olave. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
All right, my friend.
And this was a nice
crossing route. I gotta be on your ass.
Scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Give me that. Come on, bro. I hate that. That was a pick, man.
Buccaneers had 12-3 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be.
And he's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And we remember,
out of bounds.
Scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think
come on, man. I don't never get booth reviews, yo. I'll never win them janks.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
I don't never get an interception. They turn around and score right next to it. I hate that. Yeah, today is Chiefs, Jags. God damn, his whole front line is X Factors.
So the drive's going to start with
but Tony Pollard is gone. They got him for a holding. Bro, this is gay, man. First play, 80 yards to the house.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now,
freaking holding.
So let's see what this is about.
Bro, I hate this game sometimes, man. Let's go, Trey. Let's see what you got, buddy.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Oh, but he did a pick. Come on, man. Oh, man. I don't know. He from my area, though. He from VA. He got the bucs.
The other side ran a few plays before their big one, so they got a little patient there, and it cost them.
The quick throw knocked away.
Nah, he got it.
These two teams, you may
what's it called? Not even playing quarterback.
Until late in the year, their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 13, and it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious. So they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Damn, man.
Approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown.
Fucking crazy,
incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now Jones. And he'll find Hall. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal goal.
I missed another interception. He swats the ball
He hasn't missed all year long.
on third down, and now he kicks the field goal.
Kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Let's go, fellas. It's our first time playing together. Let's make it work. It's the uniforms, man. Yeah, I'm streaming. Oh, y'all need me to share stream. I'll share stream.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned
I can go back. You know, I'm able to go back and watch it anyway.
How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret.
This shit ugly as hell, bro.
Really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but
Brooklyn Barons or something like that.
Can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early. And not
you see they lying, though? Who's lying?
From all angles, and they did a nice job there.
He was lying. Oh, he only got 2. He got the stars in the middle now.
Throwing his lance on third down.
Get it out. I knew it was blitzing too.
Forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Austin. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But this is caught at the 20. A big play that time for Tampa Bay.
Who the hell is Williams? That's his trick, man. That's all he's doing right there. That's all right.
Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
You got Travis Etienne too.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
Really?
And he will find his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Breece Hall with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest holds for the 3rd most in a single year. You talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone.
Crazy, man.
And he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Lance now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Come on, bro. Bro, this shit fake.
And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team.
This is crazy, bro.
Turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he's got room. Touchdown! Tony Pollard hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year.
Yep.
The Barons are able to make some inroads.
Trey Lance is all right, but I got to run. He can't stop the run either.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make it 24-7. The kickoff team on
Let's see how he do throwing
against
against the wind now.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Jones on 1st and 10. That pass caught. It's Williams.
Come on, bro.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
They'll give to Hall. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Hall again.
Who the fuck is number 39?
Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's
No.
a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it,
Oh, Leonard.
blocking it, and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. George Pickens with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs continue to pull away here in this first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and the round is on here in this first half. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, I looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lance flushed out right.
Come on, bro. So I don't know my fucking keys now. Yeah.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Hall on a give up the middle. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Come on, bro. They really made Marshawn Lattimore suck. Like, this is crazy.
Jamison Williams to extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Like, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Good with a PAT, and the rout is on here in this first half.
Oh, man.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory. You just rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Buccaneers are going to...
Fucking crazy, yo. It's one of the only reasons I hate coming into people leagues. He 90 and 95 acceleration. What the fuck? Come on, bro. They made my shine suck. And I'm not even pressing with him. That's the bad part.
Now Jones on first down. This one taken in by Olave.
His niggas don't fumble.
Right at the 15-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Jones.
Come on, man. Pick the fucking ball. Y'all swatting it down. Damn.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Here's a sneak with Jones. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Jones will sneak it. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll try to run with Hall, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Breece Hall in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Now it's not letting me pick. Come on, game. I can't pick a play.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half, so where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
From the 27, Lance. Slant pass. He's got Reynolds.
Bro,
and he gets this
come
one
on,
just
bro.
shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. The Lance going to throw. To Boyle here over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Throwing on first down is Lance. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance outright. This is Boyle, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
On second down, it's Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. Well, there was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as it went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Finding Pickens for another catch. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this 2nd half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Give you something to build on for your next possession.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this 2nd half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Pollard again. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And they faked the handoff. Now Lance. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Lance to throw it. That's taken in. Complete to Reynolds. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go.
Desperation time here. Lance. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
Partner, hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Pollard going to try the right side, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And my goodness, another interception. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed a maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. 161 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it back on the line. A loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, it's Pollard. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Lance and company going on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Throwing Jones. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turns. And now here's another interception. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go now.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And some room to maneuver.
Come on, bro.
That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run left with Pollard. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now a give here to Pollard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. They'll run forward with Pollard, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game instead of being able to shut the door. It's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense. That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.